Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. Coming to you a little bit of cosmic information and connecting with you. Just love this. I don't know, this feeding the duck song, just like you just want to chill on out, it's a chill on out kind of song. Okay, there we go. We'll take the chill song out. So thank. Yes, please. I'd love some more coffee. Mateus, could you take the coffee cup to Papa? Thank you. I never say no to a cup of coffee. So good morning. Yeah, do. You just want to pop. So we're leading up to a full moon in Virgo. And we're also with this full moon in Virgo, which is on Tuesday. We also have Saturn at the last degree. And what Saturn is our teacher. Pluto's each planet is a teacher in many ways, but Saturn is this karmic teacher on, are you doing what you are supposed to be doing, especially as it transits each sign and goes through each of the houses within the zodiac. So understanding where Saturn just was in Aquarius in your chart is important, because it's going to ask you, especially at these last critical degrees, have you done what you needed to do within the collective, with you stepping out from your front porch in connecting with those around you? Or have you hidden yourself away over the last 2.5 years? This is where, with this energy coming in, and Pluto's a harsh teacher. Like, he's Chronos. He's a little dickhead. So when you look at it, you look at where it is within your chart. Mine's in the 8th and 9th house. So where have I been keeping myself accountable with the things that I do and as I reach out? And also within the 8th house, how have I connected with my boundaries? It's, because 8th house is Scorpio, 9th house is Sagittarius. How have I allowed for my expansion to go out there? And at the beginning, I think there was, I'm going to have to say, with Saturn being this harsh teacher, I hid away. But now with him coming near the end, it's like, fuck it, I'm back out here. I am out here. I'm wanting to do readings. I'm wanting to book my weekends up and step back out there. I feel energized. I want to be able to do the things that I've come here to do and not hide away from it all. It's easy with a moon in Cancer to hide away, to not, always be out there. It's easy to be in my home and not step out and just sort of like, yeah, me, and be that me. But there's an energizing bunny. There's an energizing that's coming through and saying, no, you can't do that anymore. You got to really step out, because as Saturn goes into the 10th house, which is my Dharma, which is my Pisces, this is where it's like, okay, how are you taking your energy, your spiritual energy, yourself to your work, to what you do? And 10th house is Capricorn also. So my Pisces is in the 10th house, which is ruled by Saturn. So here comes more accountability with how am I going to put that structures in a place where maybe the boundaries seem unlimited, and really bringing forth those boundaries within my life. And how does that look? And this is for all of us, taking a look at that accountability within your own life and stepping forward with it. And how are you going to step forward with it within yourself, within your life, and say, I'm going to keep myself accountable for this. Am I truly living up to that full potential myself, or am I doing it half-assed? And these are the questions that are going to be really coming forward for you, and not being afraid, because it's our choice to have positive thinking or not. That's what I did a positive affirmation today. And sent it out in my blog. And the positive affirmation is all about stepping forward. It's all about having and knowing that what you think and how you think is your choice. How you commit yourself to each day is your choice. Positive thinking is a choice that you're going to make each and every day, and you decide to be positive. Are you tuned in to your abundance? Are you tuned in to your life of joy and gratitude? Are you living your life to the fullest and finding miracles in everything? And miracles aren't, when you say miracles, people are expecting it to be some grandeur of parting of the sea. A miracle is you get to hear children laughing. You're able to help somebody a little bit more than you need it to. A miracle is waking up in the morning, breathing. That's a miracle. You just live through the night. Those are the things that we have to embrace. And as we embrace them, we can become more accountable to the things that we need to be doing. That accountability within ourselves, and that accountability that we are bringing to the table each and every day for each person. And also with that, it also comes in where it's like, am I living within that truth? And sometimes I know for people, it's like, oh, well, that's so hard. It's, I don't want to offend people. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. It's coming to a point where it's like, you know what? You got to start living the life that you came here to do, and not getting caught up into the fear of what is being put out there. Because when I watch different YouTubers, right? There's a couple, and they're called Those Happy Days. When I watch them, they're touring through India right now. They've saved up their money. They live in a caravan in the UK, and they tour around in the UK. They've been doing this for many years. This is a lifestyle choice that they've made. But they've made a choice also to live life to the fullest. And when I see that, such inspiration. And you might say to yourself, oh, I can't do that. Oh my God, no way. But this is where it's like, okay, what is holding you back from doing what you're doing? And 9 times out of 10, people are going to say, well, it's money. I can't do this because I can't afford it. I can't do that because I don't have the money. But this is where it's like, okay, we need to start making these choices in our life and stepping out and living those choices. And the thing is that when I look at things for what they do, it's not like they woke up and they said, okay, let's go to India. It was a plan. They planned it out. They decided this is what we're going to do. He was blessed with an inheritance to do what he's doing, and decided this is what I'm going to do with the inheritance. This is, these are the choices that the person made. And it was a choice on, I could stay here and be unhappy all winter long, or I can go somewhere where I'm going to enjoy and explore and allow myself to see a different part of the world that I haven't seen before, and take it and embrace it. That's the thing. That's, those are the choices that I feel with, especially with the last few days of Saturn in Aquarius, is getting us to really examine the choices that we are wanting to make, especially as Saturn is going into Pisces. Because if we don't, then we're going to have a 30 years of having to go all the way around again before he gets back there again. And this is where, yeah, you know what? I'm living it. I want to live it. I want to start to expand the way I want to live my life, and take those steps. So here's the challenge. Where are you taking the steps in your life to make the changes you want to make in your life? Whether that is eating better, whether that's exercise, whether that is planning a trip, whatever it is, where are you putting that energy? Where are you cowarding, not taking the accountability in your life and putting that down? This is some Journey Club work, man. And it's work that it has, oh my God, I really got to look into this. I really got to look. I don't want to examine that. I don't want to do that. I'd rather go do something else that's going to distract me. But this is the work that we need to start looking at, especially in the next coming days. And as we're building up to a full moon in Virgo, where are you being of service to others? What is your routine? And how do you implement that routine each and every day? And honoring yourself. And in honoring yourself, you're able to honor those around you. And that's our choice each and every day. How do you want to live up to that? Because living up to your potential is your choice. What your potential is your choice. What other people think your potential is, that's their choice. That's not your choice. How you do the dishes is up to you. You might think I did the dishes fabulously. Somebody might say, oh, no, you didn't live up to your full potential in scrubbing that pot. And you're like, yeah, I did. Only you know if that is the truth or not. Nobody else. So this is what the challenge is. This is where the energies are. It's having us really critique and start to look at, honestly, I could sit here and complain about a lot of things. We all can. Or I can take and I can embrace some beautiful things that are that I want to start making those changes. I'm not sidetracking the things that I have to deal with, or pushing them away. I know I have to work on them or do them, whatever it is. It's my approach to how I'm going to do it is the important thing. How am I approaching that energy and making those changes or doing that job? I have to do it. I could grumble that at work I have to go in and organize the freezer, or I could say, you know what? I get to organize the freezer. I get to organize it the way I want to organize it. Put on the jacket, get in there. Doesn't mean I'm going to stand in there for an hour. I'm going to come out every about 15 minutes, take a breather, take a look, go back in. Those are, those are the things, those are the choices that we are going to be making. How are you choosing to deal with some of the hardships? It's, it was beautiful yesterday because I did this wonderful reading, and as I was explaining things to the person, it was giving them a whole different perspective of a situation in their life, that they were choosing this one situation to manipulate everything, and it didn't have to. We looked at the situation and we changed it around and saying, oh, okay, I could still deal with this. It's not a huge deal for me to be, traveling back in or doing that. I can create this into something different. And that just changes the whole perception. And that's what we got to do sometimes, right? People book in a reading for me, and a lot of times they're scared. But the reason why people book a reading in with me is because they're going to get a new perception of how their life looks, get a better outlook, positive energy coming into their life, having themselves look at their world in a new way. That's, especially with Saturn at these critical degrees and Pluto at the critical degrees in making these choices. I don't know if any of you watch the History Channel, but that's the other thing I love to watch, is different people throughout history and how they made a change. And in stepping out, and sometimes in stepping out and making those changes, they're stepping out against the king, they're stepping out against their community, they're stepping out against their nation. And in doing so, it's scary. And, they've decided not just to follow the status quo. And all of a sudden they find other people that want to come with them and help them. So know that you think you might be alone, but you're not. Because there will be other people that will join you and help you out with what you are trying to do. But if you close yourself off, hide away, no one can see you, nobody will know. So open yourself up. Open yourself up to positive things. Look at the lofty questions that you want to ask yourself. Lofty questions is why am I such a fabulous, loving, caring person? Why do I always attract beautiful people, understanding and caring people around me all the time? Lofty questions. Ask yourself some lofty questions, and start bringing those lofty questions into your life. And that's going to help you to really look at things in a new way. I know I do. I write down different lofty questions all the time. And they could be two extremes. Why am I getting younger and more fit each and every day? And that's changing the energy, that's changing the vibration for you to get out there and make those changes. So on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. And if you are wanting to book in, definitely get a hold of me. Sales on right now for $100 for a reading. Regular prices, I'm on $80. If you can't, please pass it on to other people. Let other people know that I have a sale on. And that is absolutely fabulous. Word of mouth is the best way. And all of you have a blessed Sunday. May the Lord and Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you as I have my coffee. Yes. And enjoy the day and have a blessed one. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.